Hello. Uh, just got back from Philly. Let's see what we do. Spam not usable. Huh. Okay. Just got back from Philly. Yeah. It's funny about this world, you know. Funny how negative this world is. You got over 800,000 unemployed people. 800,000. And you guys, collecting, you collectors out there that collect money, the ones who collect money, and you guys are just making it worse for those 800,000 that doesn't have any money, or that is going broke. After a month right now, some of them should be homeless or repossessing their cars or repossessing their vehicles, whatever they're doing. Yeah, bill collectors, you need to stop collecting from these 800,000 people. You got to stop creating more suffering for these people. You need to stop creating more suffering. It shows you how much ignorance humanity has become. Humanity has become so ignorant. It's willing to feed off its own fear because it's so used to it. It's so indoctrinated inside you because you're so part of this negative reality. I just done fucking driving from. I was in Philadelphia. I could tell you that Philadelphia is negative. Any major city that I drive through, New Jersey, Philadelphia, Wilmington, it's all negative. They have this negative atmosphere. You big cities out there, you need to calm down. You need to calm down. You need to relax. It's crazy, how this world is so fucking crazy. It's so, I don't know, it's just the stupidity of greedy fucks, control freaks who, hello, hey kosher. Yeah, I just got back from Philadelphia. Place sucks. I don't know how people can live up there in the big cities. I don't get it. It's like it just, what do you got there? I'm a truck driver. That's what I am. I see everything on the fucking road, Yeah, I see everything on a road. It's like it irritates me when I go out there, It's like I see everything. I see the homeless people. I see the drug addicts. I seen drug addicts, homeless people. I parked in areas that are so dangerous where a truck shouldn't even be parked at. I parked in dangerous areas, so it's like that's how I get all my information. Is is experiencing it, you know? Yeah, I had so many homeless people begging for money in my truck, you know, especially in the big cities. Miami, I remember going down to Miami, and I seen this black girl. She was so pale. This black girl was so pale white, and she was holding a cup out so she could get some money, you know? She looked like she was fucking high, but she was so pale white. How she was. She's standing like right in the middle. It's like she's standing like in the middle of the road. I can't forget the face like that. You know, drug addicts, homeless people. Hell, I remember I had a homeless guy knocked on my door, and he was begging for money. I never carry cash. I tell you that when I go out on the road, I do not carry cash. I never carry cash at all when I'm out there. You know, because I used to carry cash back in the 90s, but now I would not carry any cash at all because it was hard because every time I carry cash, I'd be out of money. You know, I would be out of money if I did carry cash because I would give the money away. You know, I usually when I go out there, I sometimes give out like $20 there, $30 there, $50 there. I paid for this. I paid for a homeless person a hotel one time. Well, a couple of times. I gave him $100. It's enough to get him a hotel, take a shower, get himself something to eat. But it's just temporary, you know. You know, it's like every time I give money away, it's never a fix. It doesn't. It's not a quick fix. You know, it's just a. I wish it was a permanent solution to get these homeless people off the streets. You know. Yeah, because when I drive trucks, I give money away. I was giving out $100, $200. You know, I found a single mom. I gave her a couple $100 plus. You know, I gave her a card, make her feel nice. You know, a single mom. I gave $100. You know, like one. You know those in your convenience store. You know, I used to be a regular at convenience stores, and I used to talk to this girl, and then I tell her, "Here you go." You know, I just gave her some money. But you know, to me, giving to her just helps her a lot, helps somebody else a lot. But yeah, sometimes it helps their drug problems, and sometimes it'll at least get something in their fucking mouth. I usually yeah when I'm sometimes yeah that's why I don't carry cash anymore because if I take cash out if I take a couple $100 they'll go down quick. I wouldn't be spending it on myself. I'd be giving it away. You know, that's the way I usually work. That's one part of me that people don't really see. Don't even know that I do it. But it's not. And I realize, that's why I complain a lot about getting. Why can't we find something permanent for these people to stay in, and then reteach them to function with society at least, or just have some place where they can just stay in and be warm, and you won't have much, and then it won't bother you at all. As long as they have a place, stay warm and food, that's it. As for the drug addicts, I would develop a rehabilitation center for them. They'll have a place to stay and eat, but if they want to go back to drugs, it's on them. It's like you can't have one or the other. You have to get them off the drugs permanently, which is really hard. I heard it's really hard because I've been looking into that. Because you do anything to get a fix, all that shit. It's like that's what I've been trying to think all kinds of ways, like single moms. I thought about having a single mom get like a big huge building and put all the single moms in it, and they can all function together, take care of each other, wash each other, like a big, huge laundromat, so they can clean the baby stuff and all that shit, little playroom for the kids to go in, like one big community of all the single moms. Those are some of the places I had thought, during the time that I've been on the road all the time. It's like, yeah, I don't carry cash no more because I'll spend it all. I helped, like I said, I helped this one friend of mine. He was in a big, deep shit. You know, I gave away $5,000 of my money to help this guy, just to keep sustain him and his kids. That's what I did. I gave five. My parents call me stupid. My parents call me ignorant for doing it, but I don't give a fuck. You know, it was one of those theories where, what if you could take care of each other? What if you function as like a tribal community? So I thought about, you could do that way. If one's down, the other one will keep the other one up. Like a close knit family within the circle. You know, that's what I was gonna think of, something else like that. But it's like, I don't know. It just, the survivability of surviving out here. So it was an experiment I thought I could do. I was friends with him for about a year. He's that native guy I told you, the Apache guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but it's like, yeah, he had fucking North Carolina didn't want to help him, and he's a veteran. It's funny about these veterans. I see these veterans. This guy's a veteran. This guy done shit. He went out of his way, and this Marines fucked him, basically. And this guy was so dedicated. I mean, he doesn't know nothing. This guy doesn't know anything about civilian life. Only thing he knows how to do is shoot that rifle. That's it. That's the only thing he knows how to do. Out here, he's kind of like, out here, him being him. The one I've been talking to him. It's like, it's hard for him to function. After being in the war, right? When you're in the war, it's hard for you. It's hard to function as civilian, because the only thing you know how to do is kill. That's it. This guy is hardcore killer. Really good. He's good at what he does. But it's like, it's just, he has no support. The veterans don't support him. I realize the veterans don't support him. The VA doesn't help much. I mean, it helps some, but it doesn't help much. But he deserved to have a retirement. I mean, this guy deserves to have at least a military retirement. But instead, the military has fucked his ass. That's basically what happened to him. The military fucked his ass because he went out of the way to save one of his partners. His buddy. Because every soldier has a buddy. And he went out there to save him, and that's why he got fucking AWOL. Which is really suck, because it's really stupid. How people say they care about their veterans, and it's funny. I was supporting a veteran. I was using my own money to support this veteran. And it's like, I seen child services going after him, and this guy has been trying hard. I mean, he's been trying fucking hard, and they're stressing people. It's like his work and his family is taking his stress level, and the war is taking the stress level up to 10 times. It's weird. I've seen other veterans out there that nobody don't give a fuck, you know? I've seen veterans out there that nobody gives a fuck, you know? I talked to this one guy, Vietnam vet, that lives in a fucking trailer. I actually sold my trailer to him. Vietnam vet, you know? No one gives a fuck. His family doesn't give a fuck. I hadn't seen the guy for almost 6 months because I've been going through a depression myself. Usually I go visit him every week, you know, but I didn't do it. And he's waiting to die. You know, this guy is waiting to die. He's very educated. I mean, he was a very educated person. And then all of a sudden his mind kind of like faded away. You know, his mind faded away. He can't think. And right now, all he's doing in the trailer is just watching TV and waiting for his time to go. Yeah, he's kind of, yeah, Vietnam vet. He's like my dad. My dad went to Vietnam. My mom's Vietnamese. I meet all kinds of weird people. I meet all kinds of people out there. Veterans, especially vets, you know. No one gives a fuck about veterans, you know. I think they should have a, you know, they need to see therapy. And you gotta, it's funny, the VA, you have to wait, you have to wait in line to go into VA, you know? And you wonder why the soldiers are committing suicide, you know, because the more they wait, the more longer it's stuck in their minds, you know. You imagine what you see, what do they see, you know? You can imagine what do they see that makes them commit suicide because they did something really horrible they didn't want to do, I bet. Yeah, it's funny, you know. It's funny that the people I meet. I mean, it's weird about me is like I meet people by coincidence. You know, it's strange that I meet these people by coincidence. This is how I learn from people, especially the ones who don't have anything. When I drive my truck out there, and I see a lot of people who do not have anything, or you know, drugs. You know, drugs kind of like made them the way they are. You know, drugs made them the way they are. They got hooked and they lost everything. And I realized, you know, the CIA is the biggest, huge drug dealer in the world. And I found out that the CIA was putting drugs in the ghetto, putting drugs in the reservation, you know. And then and I realized the Gulf War, they took over the poppy seeds over there. And now they're taking heroin and they're giving it to America. So now you got all they're just giving it all. You got the heroin addicts in America. So yeah, everything leads to something. You know, that's why I always say everything is always connected to something, and it's pretty fucked up. And I'm starting to listen to all kinds of weird shit about this world doesn't appear to be the world you think it is. You know, this world doesn't appear to you know, this world, you know, you see this world from the outside, you know, you think is all normal to you, but for me there's another totally there's multiple different levels of secret, multiple different levels of the worlds. It's like it's weird how this world functions because it's mostly Masonic. There's Masonic, there's Luciferians, there's there's royalty, and it's in our fucking government. Hey, hey, Mike. I just now got in. I tried to leave you a message, Mike. I don't know, my phone didn't go in. We could do a show together if you want. I'll shut down on this. I'll shut down here and we could do the show together if you like. Okay, 30 minutes, that's enough time. I'll shut down now and then we can do a show together if you like. 30 minutes is plenty of time. I got to eat a little something anyways. Hey, Kosher, well, me and Mike's going to go on together on his shows. It's Magical Sasquatch, if you like to go there. I'm just letting you know. So, okay. Bye-bye. This is a little short talk today. I had to get off my chest. Thank you, everybody. Have a nice day.